Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on my summer car, going to hopefully be picking up the new parts for the Satsuma. They are currently at the shop, at least I hope they are, having saved and quit. I hope I don't have to wait for a phone call again to say they've arrived. Yeah, we're going to be acquiring new car parts, but before we go and do that, we're kind of going to have to sit around and wait for a phone call because I want to get some more money before we head out that way. To do that, we are going to do a job. Hopefully, well, we are going to be doing the septic truck, one of the septic tank emptyings, because I can't bother to do the firewood ones, they take forever, and then we have to worry about towing a trailer. So, yeah, we're going to be using this beast today. Actually, a lot of fun. A lot of fun driving this around. Properly race this around the Finnish roads. You will also notice I have chucked everything out of the car. I did quickly load this guy. I was having a little bit of problem with getting my computer to go, and the car, one of the seats at the front was glitching out massively. So I sort of chucked everything out to make sure that we could fix everything and it all calmed down. So for now, yeah, we will have to re-put it all, repack it at some point. But yeah, basically, the joys of my summer car physics. We might as well put this bumper back on. I think I knocked it off when I was trying to frantically push my way out from underneath it. Can we remember the spanner? I'm guessing here. And, oh, look at that! It is a good day. You know it's a good day when you can guess the spanner size first time with whatever part it is that you might be working on. I have to put this back on. I'm not sure if the body kit that I bought, it might come with, I think it's a front bumper and fender flares. I don't think it is a rear bumper, but I don't know. So we shall see on that one. Now it is just kind of a waiting for the phone to... I really want... Okay, so if we have a job, if we could have a job... where are we going to get jobs for? I believe the little... So the little rectangles, you see the little black rectangles? That will indicate houses for the... I think these actually just indicate houses in general that people live at. So whether it be the firewood missions or whether it be the septic truck missions, there are, I believe, some new missions added. So literally the day that I lost internet at the flat before moving house is the day an update came out for this game that added some new missions. I think there are some towing missions I saw somewhere. Added some various fixes, and aha! Phone call! That's what we were waiting for. Yeah, added some stuff. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. Okay, so we've got a phone call saying that's arrived. Well, I did know that one. Well, I guess I didn't know that one. Well, that's there now. What is the time? Come on, I need a job because it's now 1 o'clock, and if I don't set off, we're going to end up in trouble. What we'll do, here's the plan. We will go to the sauna. We will sort out our dirtiness meter. We will wait for a phone call and pray that it's not too late to pick up the order. Ooh, fantastic timing. We just finished in the shower. Sewage well is completely full. Could you come and empty it? Yes! For once, I'm actually happy to come and do that as a job. And even better, oopsie, we've jumped up a little bit too far, it is kind of where we want it to be. It is up in the town. It's kind of around the corner a little bit. Okay, we can go there. We can figure that one out. That's the shop there, that purple thing. But that's the shop. That must be the garage. I don't know what that one there is. That would be... I haven't been down that road, and we're over here somewhere. I think that's us there, possibly. Anyway, yes, we will go and take the truck. It might be a little late in the day, so we're going to have to shift it. I'm okay with that, though. We're going to bring the beer because we might get thirsty on the journey, and there's plenty of space up in the truck. Let's just go and get that warming up slightly. Bugger it, now it's going to break into the house. Okay, my first on-camera journey in this truck. I should also point out, I am back driving on a keyboard as my controller is in a box somewhere, and I'm not quite sure which one and where. So we're back on keyboard for this. So the other reason why I wanted to make sure that we have a job to go to is, as you can notice, I'm okay in terms of money. However, you may also notice that this truck here does not have a huge amount of fuel. I'm trying to move the wheel so I can show you. Yeah, we need to fill this up with diesel as well. And that is not going to be cheap. This is a giant fuel tank this has got, and it uses a lot doing these missions. Now, it's not too bad at the moment when it's empty, You know, it's relatively light, so fuel consumption isn't too awful. In fact, it's relatively lively almost to drive down here. God, don't be a moron. Don't roll the septic truck. That would be a little bit of an unfortunate way to go here, and it'd actually be a lot of effort trying to right it again. I don't think you'd be able to push it over. Like, your character's relatively strong, kind of can push cars around, seems to be a little bit glitchy at times. Don't think we could roll the septic track back onto its wheels. We'd have to run and get the tractor, and then we definitely wouldn't get up up to the town before nightfall. I don't know what time the shop closes. I think it might be sort of 5-ish, and we're setting off at kind of 1:30-ish. So we've got to race. We've got to race our way up there. I mean, if we get the car parts first, we buy them, then we can go to the job, get the money from that, and then buy the diesel. That's a little bit of a bump. It's fine. See what I mean? This is fantastic fun to literally drive almost flat out everywhere. I'm kind of curious. I don't know whether you can. As I said, I do know there was a rally stage for racing the Satsuma around. I want to take this on the rally stage. I don't know whether it will let me do that, but the fun you could have for rallying the truck. In fact, I'd like to get a whole fleet of these together and we'll go rally cross racing. How much fun would that be? Although we should probably have them emptied first. That would probably, with my habit of rolling cars, that would be a very messy accident. So I think we should empty them out, and admittedly, they're much more fun to drive when they are considerably lighter. I think this holds like 10,000 litres, which is a lot of weight, and definitely when it's getting to that sort of weight, your fuel economy is going to be garbage. So yeah, empty these out, and then we can have, I think, a lot of fun racing these around a rally stage, because yeah, out around here, I mean, it feels a lot faster than it is, I think, most of the time, but that's okay because it's entertaining enough to drive, and I've kind of started to get an understanding, started to remember the roads around here, so I can kind of know where to push and where to not push. Know where there's a big sudden drop off somewhere where you've really got to be on the cautious side, and where you can be driving flat out. I say that when I am aware that we are running or getting to quite low on fuel. So we probably shouldn't go too balmy with the truck rallying. Although I don't know, I think you can't have a bit of fun with it. Having said that, it would be very awkward if we did run out of fuel. It would be a long walk to get like a piddly bit of diesel to walk back again and fill it up and then drive it. I think people have said that there is a jerry can you can either buy or use at the shop for diesel. I'm assuming it'll be buy. And then we'd have, I don't know how much that will hold, nowhere near the amount that this tank will be. Yeah, that'll be a pain. Okay, let's not run out of fuel. Let's get there quite fast, because we're at this really awkward stage. I need to go fast because I need to get there before it gets dark, because before the shop closes. And it's not that we can kind of be a little bit sneaky and steal the diesel if the shop's closed. It's that if I'm going to get the parts, the car bits, I think they'll probably have to be out. I don't really know how it works. We'll have to see when we get there. We might be able to do it all by going through the pub and breaking into the shop, but we might not be able to. So yeah, we will have to see on that one. Let's not go crazy over there. Yeah. See, I'm learning when there's a big crest and a sudden drop off the other side. It's not quite to go too crazy. Is this the corner I think it is? Oh yeah, a little bit tighter than I remember it being, but never mind. I think we're almost at the tarmac road. I think we are. Definitely this is about the most stable vehicle you will drive on here. It is so much nicer to attack the bumps with than the van. Yep, we found the tarmac road. Let's have a look. As far as I can see, nothing's coming. Bugger it, we're going for it. Yeah, we're clear. Right. Not too far to go now whatsoever. There's a couple of corners. There is... hello people. There often seems to be... I guess the game is just like spawning in cars here, so it feels like there's traffic. There always seems to be a couple of cars there. But that does generally mean that it's fairly safe to take that corner flat out, because you know nothing else is going to be spawned around. Oh, come on. I want to overtake the saloon car before we get into town. That is my new mini objective. The mini objective is to fly past this car. No, it's going a little bit too... I think it's 100 kilometers an hour, the speed limit down here, isn't it? So we're not breaking the speed limit at the moment. The car ahead is not going massively fast. We're catching! It is going to be the slowest overtake in the history of FailRace, but we are catching! We are getting... Ooh, we've got to... Of course, we're going downhill now. We're up to 110 kilometres an hour. Look at that! We're up to almost 120 kilometres an hour in our septic truck. It's all got a little bit floaty. It's all got a little bit floaty. Oh, it's all gone very floaty. It's all gone very, very, very floaty. Did not like that. Oh, we've bounced around. I don't know what on earth happened to the saloon car. I wouldn't blame it if it freaked out. I would be quite freaked out if you see the septic truck doing that. I might have crashed it off the road. Ooh. Okay, 120 miles an hour going downhill in this is a little bit on the scary side. We've also used most of our fuel getting here. That's okay, that was kind of part of the plan. Use the fuel getting here and fill it up, maybe have to steal it. But we are here, it is still plenty daylight I think, so we should be good to park up here and get the car parts. And stop. We should probably put the handbrake on just to be safe. Leave driving mode. Ah, well, that was an eventful drive. It often does tend to be with me on this game. Hello, I'm assuming that is for me. Oh, bugger. We need like 100... Oh, if I hadn't bought the beer last time. God damn it. I should have saved my money for car parts. Okay, we've got to do this quickly because... Oh, no, not waste time with the door. We've got to do this quickly because I don't know how much time we have before the shop shuts. Oh, parking brake was on. Now we're in the wrong gear. Go, 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 go. So the road that we want to go down, I did pay attention to the map this time. I'm terrible. When I did this off camera a couple of times, I made complete hashes and going the absolute wrong way because I didn't pay proper attention to the map. We've got to go... Ooh, okay, no. I thought the road curved around there. It doesn't. It's over here that the road makes the turning. I say I was going to pay attention to the map. Apparently I really haven't. That's the house we've got to do. So the houses that you can interact with, whether it be septic tank missions or whether it be like firewood missions, will have a guy out the front, so Sat, because he will be the one that will give you the pay when you complete it. This, I believe, is the one that we need. Now, what we've got to do is, if we put it back in reverse, we lean out this way, so you will see by the side of the house is that little grey drain. That is where the tank is. Now, I've got to back the truck up as close to it as I possibly can, because the hose that we have does not have an unlimited range. Open the door. I'm hoping that is going to be... Oh, we can go a little bit further back, actually. Is this the one that we want? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That does definitely look like the one that we want empty, or he wants emptying. Can't say I blame him. This is not the prettiest of jobs, I will be honest. However, it earns us some decent money. I say decent money. It earns us some money. It's enough to be buying car parts with. It'll be 1,300, I think. That should probably do it in terms of moving. Handbrake on. Open the door. We're in a little bit of a rush, so if you want to give us a hand, that'd be cool. I'm guessing he isn't. Right, so we take the hose. The hose will automatically connect itself. I was kind of hoping that would fall in the well perfectly. It didn't. And then we kind of feed it through until gravity will take over. Gravity has taken over. Excellent. That can go in there. Now we run around the side and turn the pump on that should be in here. Turn that on. That will activate everything. Someone's having a coughing fit, probably me. And then we are good. There we go, we're doing the job. Let's just go check actually, is it going... Oh, it's definitely going down. Right, so each of these, when they're full, will use 2,500 litres. In here this can hold... Oh no, sorry, 250 litres. My bad, it's not 10,000. Yeah, it is. That's times 1,000 litres. I know maths. Yeah, it will use 2,500 litres, so it'll be... You can do up to 4. I recommend that you don't, simply because this thing burns through so much diesel when it's got a full load at the back. And now we sit and wait. Maybe we'll go over here and have it. Hold on, we'll go and have a beer. We'll go and have a beer. Like, we've got our case of beer in here. It's slightly fallen down. Whoa! Uh-oh, don't die. Look, okay, fine. You know what? I was going to go have a beer with the chap over there, but now we're on top of the truck. I think we're just going to sit on the roof and have a beer. You know, that was our near-death experience for the day. Maybe we'll try and throw the beer at him. No, we missed. Nowhere near. Bloody hell. There we go. Okay. You know what? I think no more beer. No more beer. That can sit somewhere in the back of this truck. You know what? It'll do. It will do. Are we finished yet? Not quite. In fact, we'll know when we're finished because he will come and give us some money. Look, I don't have time, okay? If you could just pay me now. It's near enough empty, really. I don't know how he knows either. There we go. See, look at that. He knows. He knows when it is done. Take money, 1,200. Woohoo! We are good. Now, there is supposed to be a way to put the hose neatly back on. If we just drive off now, which is what I'm going to have to do, the hose will fall off, and you can't use it until you reload the game. When you reload the game, it will automatically spawn the hose back on the truck. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get the hose off. Left and right click do nothing. Scroll wheel, the mouse does nothing. Press F does nothing on it. So if people know, please do let me know. It might take me a little while to get around to looking at the comments. As I said, I've got no internet. It might take a couple of days before I can get to see them. But yeah, please do tell me, because I cannot for the life of me figure out that. I am in a little bit of a hurry though, so we are just going to drive off and leave it there, because screw it. Basically, that is my logic in all of that. Come on, there we go. We're in the truck. Door is closed. Enter driving mode. We will go and head off back to the shop once we put the handbrake on. The horrible buzzing noise, I think, is the pressure. I think that's what that might be over there. That, yeah, when we're... Oh, that's the wrong... That's not gear up. But when you've been using the pump, that goes down, and once you start driving, it'll go back up again. I think, I'm not sure, that might not be the best phrase or measurement of whatever it is that it's doing. So, yeah, it's a thing that's apparently quite important that likes to beep at you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just excited for car parts now that we've got the money to buy them. We're just going to bounce our way in here. I'm really, really worried that we're going to end up getting here and we're going to find that he's just going to close the door or lock the door. We might, because it was like pay on the little slip thing, we might be able to do it even if he wasn't open. But we will see. Ah, he's still here. Hello! I want car parts. Thank you. Post order. Awesome. Okay, we paid for it. Does that mean they're back at my house? Where did they go? I was expecting you to hand me a box and to have to drive back with the box. But, or maybe I have to... No, because I've... I'm not missing them, am I? Ah! That would be them, I assume. Could I just pick them up, then? Probably. I am too honest. I am too honest. That is my problem. At least, I'm assuming these are mine. Oh, they're going in here. Let's see if they can not send me to space. This is we'll send a beer to space instead. Oh god, physics is getting all glitchy with my truck. That's not too fun. Right. We will pack these up. What did we buy? Because one of them is... This is probably the... what's it called? Air fuel ratio gauge. So we can have a laugh at how wonky my carburetor tuning was. The other small box, I would imagine, is the set of gauges, like battery and all of that. The big box, I would imagine, were the body kit, like the fender. Maybe one's like the fenders and one's like the front bumper. Maybe. We shall see. That can go in there. I should probably put the big box in first. That would have made logical sense. Although... Yeah, maybe stacking... Oh, who knows. So, it makes logical sense, but whether it makes logical sense with this game's physics, who knows. We'll just chuck this... Actually, because what we'll do is we'll chuck this in the passenger seat. Can I open the passenger door on the truck? Can. If we chuck this in there... Oh, Christ. There we go. Close that door. We are going to have to now fill this up with diesel. That is something that needs to be... Or I'll fill it up with 1,000 and a bit... Or maybe not even 1,000. Maybe sort of 500's worth of diesel. Because we do need to get home. We are also completely the wrong side of the pump. Oh, we're going to do a three... I say we're going to do a three-point turn, which is going to sort of spin it around. We're going to park in the middle of the road because we can. And, yeah, that seems like the best possible option for me. Let's not crash into the pumps themselves. I don't know what happens if you do. I'm expecting a big fireball, but I'm not sure that we will have that in this game. Right, there will do. Put that. Might as well turn it off. Now, okay. So far, everything is going pretty well. We're a little bit far away from the pump. Never mind. Right, undo that. What we could do is fill up the shop with the sewage, Because you can open the tap for it wherever you want, basically. Let's go see how much money that is. Because we have got to be careful. I can't leave it in there, unfortunately, and keep an eye on the money. That was very, very empty, though. That was very empty. And I kind of don't particularly want to drive back with all of the weight in this. So we may be a little bit cheeky. I say a bit cheeky, we'll just dump it here, because bugger it, I don't think there's any penalty. Well, I mean, maybe if the policeman sees you, there might be a penalty. Policeman doesn't see you, it doesn't matter. Basically, that's the way it shall work in this game. Wait, hold on, I got a plan. So that's, oh god damn it, that's a lot of money. If we just drop the nozzle for a second. Stand well clear of that. Nobody's looking. Oh wow, there's actually a texture for it. Well, last time I did this, I dumped it in the lake, and of course you didn't really see a texture for that. But on the ground, apparently, it does actually do something. That's quite entertaining. Okay, now we've just got to wait for this to fill up a bit. We're not really going to have enough money to fill it up fully, which is a pain. We're going to be back here again, aren't we? Yeah, we're almost at the 500 that I don't really want to spend all of my money on this, just in case something comes up. I think off camera we're going to have to do earning a lot more money at some point. That's going to have to do. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Drop the nozzle there. I wonder how long that stays there. That could be entertaining. Oh, guess what? We're going to have a mad dash sprint back to the house, trying not to... Oh, I might be looking at the wrong thing. Well, that's 300. You know, well, that'll be enough fuel to get us home. I hope. I swear it said... Oh, okay, I'm a fool. Yeah, I was looking at... litres, I assume? Of course, I should have noticed because there's a comma there. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Doesn't matter. We've spent less money on that than we were going to, so I'm guessing we're kind of better off. We'll probably just sort of check. Make sure we've got a decent amount. We're going to go to space again, aren't we? Get in here. Right. Yeah, I mean, we're at a quarter of a tank. We got here on less than that, so we should be fine. I say that. It's a little bit on the dodgy side. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. Now we drive home when we take the handbrake off. Okay, car parts slightly in my face, but other than that, I see no issue here. Well, we have made it back home. We even got some fatigue to spare, which is nice. The parcel kind of ended up on my lap for most of the way back, but never mind. We have made it to home. Go over there, somewhere over there is going to be fine. Yeah, we are back with our car parts. And let's go and see what they are. I don't think we're quite going to be able to fit them today. I think that's going to be a job for the next episode, for tomorrow. If we press F, there we go. That opens all of that up. The cardboard is kind of useless, really. So we've got a new front fender flare spoiler. I'm not really sure. Okay, so they're the fenders themselves. They can all go in here. So what's in the other box then? What have I ordered that I've forgotten about since I ordered it? My incredible memory has... oh, it was an almighty wing, of course. How could I forget the almighty wing? That must be that. Look at that. The almighty wing is here. Hold on. Can we fit that now? Can we put you... Oh, maybe we'll have to have a faff about with these. Hey! Sorry, I don't care. Whoever you are, you're not as important. I have a mighty wing on my car. That is in there. I went to the shop calling to complain about me dumping sewage on their forecourt. That... Oh, I've missed the table because I'm a fool. That will, I assume... You know what? Open that down there. That will be our little fuel mixture gauge. Fantastic. And one final box to get out of here. Yeah, I don't know whether you can just steal boxes and run away or whether the game's going to get angry at you. It might get angry at me next time I go back there now that I've dumped sewage everywhere. And then we can open that and there are our gauges. Right, well that'll be our job for next time. Ah, that's got water pressure, oil pressure, and battery. Yeah, that's good. That's good for me. We've got the fuel mixture gauge. We have got our almighty wing that seems to be on there, kind of. But that'll need fixing. Let's take it off for now. We will bolt that on and we will sort out the painting of those parts next time out. Yeah, I don't know how we're quite gonna bolt that on, whether we need to have that open. I imagine we must do, but if we have that open and we try and put that on there, is that going to get angry with me? No, that looks like that's okay. Maybe they just stick on. As far as I can see, there doesn't actually look like there's a bolt for it. That's there. Oh. Really cheap spoiler. That is going to get lost in about a minute, I suspect. But there we go. That shall be it for this video, guys. We got a mission done. We got some more. We got some more money. This is going to have to get refilled again because I didn't last anywhere near as long as I would have liked. It just takes forever for the damn thing to pump fuel into it. So, bugger it. We've got a little bit of money. We'll do some more jobs off camera to get more cash, get some performance parts. Yeah, a successful day. I think we shall very quickly have a drink before we go to bed. I drink from here just because it's easier to get to here than get the beer out of the truck or in the garage. That is going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.